Hi Steve, it's been a tumultuous couple of days in Derby County's history. I guess we should be used to it by now. Did you get an inkling that something was afoot early this week?
It's strange because there's been little rumblings for a number of weeks now. Ever since the Reading game at home when they drew 1-1, the performance was poor. Afterwards we heard that the chairman went into the dressing room and he wasn't too happy, and Paul Clement wasn't too happy with the team either. And so since then there's been rumblings. After the game at Fulham at the weekend, I asked Paul Clement about his future. But, how did he feel? Did he feel under any extra pressure? Did he feel he was getting support of the people at the club? And he said, yeah, fine and everything. But like anything, all managers are under pressure all the time. So there were inklings. There's a feeling you get when you work with a football club closely as a journalist. You get vibes, you get the kind of feeling, uneasiness, and thinking, well, this feels like something's going to change, and that's what happened this week. So yeah, that was Monday, and then of course Monday about just before 6 o'clock, we got a call to say that Paul Clement had been sacked.
Mm-hmm. So. All of that's been detailed. What's happened has been detailed greatly in the paper and on our website. What's your overall take on where the Rams stand this morning? What's done's done. What happens now? Is the club overall still in a good place?
I think they are, yeah. I mean, I've been through this a number of times, changes of managers. Mm-hmm. Many times. I think we're in double figures now as chief football writer for the paper. What happens is you get the fallout. You get the emotion of it all. You get what people say, and I spent 2 hours yesterday with the owner and chairman, Mel Morris. Very interesting. He was very open about things and his feelings of where the club are at the moment. And my feeling is that they're in a great position still. I mean, Mel Morris says that promotion isn't the primary target. I understand what he means by that. Because he wants to build something to be sustainable in the future, and if they do go up, he doesn't want to come hurtling back down like they did last time. But they're in the mix for promotion. That's the bottom line. And if you're in the mix for promotion, you go for it. And I think Derby are in a great position. They play MK Dons at home on Saturday. They haven't won in 7 league games. They need to start winning. We saw last night that MK Dons drew with Middlesbrough. Middlesbrough are having a little sticky period as well at the moment. So this will happen to all teams. And it certainly happened to Derby. But Derby must make sure the blip ends on Saturday. And as I say, there's been a lot said, a lot written. But now the important thing is to move on.
Okay. Do you have any indications about the management style that Darren Wassell might bring to the table? And who might be involved alongside him?
I've known Darren for a number of years. I don't think he'll want a 4-4 like he had against Ipswich Town in his previous game, which was a very strange night. But he's been given the job to the end of the season. Mel Morris describes it as a safe pair of hands, which you need at this stage. I mean, this often happens at football clubs. The manager is sacked, and then the club turn immediately to someone who's been there for a while and knows the situation, knows the club, understands the requirements. And that's where Darren Wassell comes in. As far as style of play goes, we'll wait and see. I mean, he's been in charge of the under-21s. It's very different football, very different setup. So we'll have to see on Saturday. I'm sure he'll stamp his own mark on the team. Who will help him? Well, I mean, Pat Lyons has worked with Darren at under-21 level and under-18 level for a long time. Again, I've known Pat many years. Craig Short is back at the club, so he could be involved. Kevin Phillips is still there. Pascal Zubabula is still there, the goalkeeper coach. And Des Walker's joined the academy this week, so he could lend his vast experience as well. So there are a number of people around the first team as we speak, and the task is for everyone now, as I say, to get behind them, get behind the team, and see if we can get 3 points Saturday.
Great stuff. We'll see what happens. There might be a bit of football this week as well.
Hopefully.